What's going on, folks? Skaters Outdoor Adventures and Guide Service. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna help you with what to do when you go to a new lake for your first time to fish, targeting crappie, stripers, whatever. I mean, whatever you go on to target, we're gonna help you with it. This should give you a little bit of insight on what to do. We're gonna walk back here and I'm gonna show you how I do it, what I do when I go to these new lakes, and we're gonna use my home lake for instance, and I do the same thing with any other lake. So we're gonna go back here, we're gonna talk you through it, and we're gonna show you a little bit on what to do, how to do it before we move on to some fishing. So here's what we got, and I'm gonna show you right now. Y'all stay tuned. We got some good footage coming up. For those of you that don't know, I have a YouTube channel. Hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, subscribe. Like and subscribe. We appreciate it. We couldn't do it without y'all. Now this is exactly what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can find a map at a store somewhere there in that town, or as I'm getting close. All right, so we get a map. All right, I'm gonna open it up. Like this, to where I can read it. All right, now I'm gonna figure out where I'm at. All right, on this map here, I'm gonna figure out where I'm at. All right, and then I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna look up here and find the direction. All right, it says north. Then I'm gonna write it out, west, east, south, the way it goes. I'm gonna look at my weather app. I'm gonna pull up my weather app right here. I'm gonna pull up the weather channel, and I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm fishing Lake Marion. I'm gonna fish in this area. All right, so what's the town called here? So Santee over here. I'm gonna pull up Santee. I'm gonna go to daily. I'm gonna pull up that day that I'm fishing, a west-southwest wind. All right, so we got a west-southwest wind. All right, west-southwest. So we know that wind's coming out of here like this. All right, so I'm gonna change up my plan on how I'm gonna fish this place. So I know I'm not going to this side of the lake if I want to get beat up by the wind. All right, unless I can fish in a little creek or something coming off of here. All right, you can see I got this mark with a northwest wind. These creeks over here, you just cannot fish it. It's not worth it. A southwest wind, you can see I got how it comes across the lake. You know, I sit out here and draw these winds and stuff on my home lake. I do that. I mark it which way the wind blowing, and I look and see the directions and stuff so I know where to go. Always remember, a north wind, you got to get out of it. It's bringing cold air. North winds bringing cool air, and you're gonna have to go where that wind ain't hitting. If you can find somewhere that north wind's not hitting, you're gonna have a better chance of catching fish. So a west-southwest wind, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna fish this side of the lake. All right, and it's gonna help me a little bit because I see, you know, there's trees and stuff, whatnot. So I'm gonna get over here, I'm gonna check out some stuff, see what we got. I'm gonna look for fish attractors, stuff like that. If I'm crappie fishing, bass fishing, or anything, if I'm doing any of that, go to them fish attractors. Them fish attractors are holding fish. There will be bass, brim, crappie, catfish, everything's gonna be around fish attractors. It's just, eventually you're gonna hit a fish attractor that is holding what you are looking for. So you just go for it. Now, on the maps, they should have, you know, your fish attractors and your boat ramps and whatnot. So here you can see all your campgrounds and marinas. Call some of them, ask some of them what's going on, you know. Then, you know, you see right here, you got access points where you're fishing. You know, check out the different landings on this side. When you look here, you know, whatever, look it up. Like, and if you don't know how to do that, let's say, like, for instance, you're looking for Amos Lee Gordon. It's a location, S7. You're going to go down here to S, right here. You're going to come up there to 7, like this. There's 7, there's S. There it is, Amos Lee Gordon boat ramp right there in Russellville. You can come out here. There's Coon Island, all that good stuff. But anyway, then you look right here, fish attractors. Here's all your fish attractors right here. They're telling you, you know. So all these guides and locals that's come out here and move these fish attractors, so you don't know where it's at. They cut them loose for whatever reason. You still got the coordinates. Take all these. Take the time to put every one of these fish attractors in your graph when you're not doing nothing. Run ahead and put them in there. There's fish going to be caught off of these. All your guides is fishing these fish attractors. Don't for once think that we're just going to our brush, because a lot of times them fish are here instead of on our fish attractors. I mean, that's real talk. I mean, that's just what it is. So now you know, fish attractors, wind, know which way your wind direction is coming from. Look at your map, draw it out, and then that'll tell you what side of the lake you need to try to fish, so you're not fighting the wind on a lake you've never fished. You know, that's already one advantage. One disadvantage is now you're fishing a lake you've never fished, and your first disadvantage is first disadvantage is you don't know nothing about the lake. Your second disadvantage is you don't put a second one up against you because you're fighting wind. So get you a map it out, see how you gonna do it, and then look over here. You know, see what it tells you. All this stuff here is marked out. It's gonna tell you what it is. You know, marsh, swamp, fish attractors, you know, the whole works. Timber, stump field, whatever you like. You know, it's all gonna be right here for you. So use a map to your advantage. And then you come down here and you look and see what you got. You got a phone, so get on that phone and Google Earth this little area and see if you know what you got, because this whole lake has got islands of trees and grass, and everything you need is on this lake, Lake Marion. Now Lake Moultrie, that's just a goldfish bowl. I mean, that's literally a goldfish bowl. You're gonna need to hit all your channel markers and check for brush. You know, 24 is a good one, 26, 27. You can come down here to the 18, 16, 17. All of them got brush on it. You know, but if you're gonna fish up in here on windy days, you know, you're gonna have to pick your areas. And if I was gonna pick my areas like that, I'd be looking at my fish attractors 1, 2, and 3 for a certain wind, and go over here and look for, you know, 6 and 7 right here. You know, that's up. That's Angels Landing fish attractors when you first come out of Angels, and then you got 5, so you got 3 there. You got 2 sitting out here. That's the 17 and 18. That's out in front of Coon Island, right here, coming out of Russellville, Coon Island. And actually, if you go right here and back up just a little bit, right past the Woodbridge School, right here where it says that, and get right in here, I got brush right in here. You can check all that for brush. There's plenty of brush out here. You know, plenty of fish attractors. You know, there's a lot of fish attractors out here, and they're here. There's 32 known fish attractors on this lake from the upper to the lower, and I see 16 fish attractors just on Lake Moultrie. So you can hit them fish attractors, and I promise you, you're gonna catch fish. All right, you hit these 17, 18, 765. Yeah, 8's a good one. Any of these fish attractors are good stuff, just depending on which side of the lake you're fishing. So map it out, get your wind direction, get your plan together, know what the wind's doing, and then go for it. That's all you can do, is go for it. You will not be disappointed going to these fish attractors. So hit them up. Hit them up. That's what they're there for. Hit them up. But definitely get you a map. Use Google Earth to your advantage. Hit that like and subscribe button and follow me, and you'll know where to fish. Wherever I'm at, I'll tell you. And like I said, if you go to this here lower lake, don't forget the 24, 26, 27, 28 right in there. 16, 17, 18 channel marker. Scan it. Get off them channel markers about 100 yards and scan back to it. You'll find stuff there too. A lot of brush on this lake, and I don't tell you much on Lake Marion because there ain't much to tell you. You just gonna have to get out there and look if you ain't fishing your fish attractors. That's a dangerous lake. There's no way to really educate you and tell you how to run it, because even the channel markers out there has stumps in it and floaters, lots of floaters. You got your rivers coming in here. You got Wateree and Congaree coming into the Santee River, running through this lake, and a lot of trash comes through here. Sparkleberry Swamp up in here, that's great fishing, but you need to take your time and ease in there and learn it before you start running it. Be careful. But anyway, this is gonna help you get started, and I hope it helps somebody out, with some of this information. I help you out in some kind of way. Thank you.